Kick off the second half of the 1988 Cup Series season, we head back to Pocono for the AC Sparkplug 500. 45 cars have entered and 42 will race for 70 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Bob Schock, JD McDuffie, and Brad Knopfsinger. Bill Elliott and Jeff Bodine lead the field to the green flag at Pocono. Elliott pulls away quickly with the lead. Lap 6, Jeff Bodine battles Elliott for the lead and he ends up out in front with Earnhardt right behind him. Then on lap 14, Bill Elliott ends up taking the lead back from Bodine. Lap 17, Elliott and Earnhardt come off pit road for green flag pit stops and they nearly make contact, but they keep going. One lap later, Davey Allison runs right into the wall. This happened during green flag pit stops, so this is going to shuffle up the field. Because of that, Rick Wilson will have the lead at the restart on lap 23, Ernie Irvan is second, Benny Parsons is third, Rodney comes fourth, and Ken Bouchard is fifth. Wilson ends up pulling away with the lead after a lap. But as that happened, things get very bunched up as Dale Earnhardt runs into Jeff Bodine and Rodney Combs, turning Combs right into Darrell Waltrip, also collecting Rick Baldwin. Michael Waltrip runs into his older brother and Alan Kowicki gets heavy damage. His day is done. After some pit stops, Wilson forfeits the lead and Bill Elliott regains control of the lead. Ken Schrader is second and Brett Bodine is third. Lap 37, the leaders come down pit road for green flag pit stops once more. Then on lap 41, Bubba Nissen currently leads with Rick Wilson in second. Shortly after, they come down pit road for service. This would cycle the lead back to Bill Elliott and Ken Schrader is behind him in second. Things settle down the rest of the way and Bill Elliott will go on to win from the pole, getting his third win of the 1988 season. Bill Elliott is your winner. Ken Schrader finishes second, Terry Labonte third, Lake Speed fourth, Brett Bodine with a top 5 and fifth, Dale Earnhardt 6th, Bubba Nissen 7th, Ernie Irvan 8th, Rick Wilson 9th, and Dick Trickle rounds out the top 10. Race number 18 takes us back to the Talladega Superspeedway for the DieHard 500. 50 cars have entered, 42 will race, and will be running this race for 66 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Joe Ruttman, Mike Potter, JD McDuffie, Phil Bartle, Hut Strickland, Slick Johnson, and Connie Saylor. Rick Wilson gets the surprise pole, and Darrell Waltrip will start second as we go racing at Talladega. Coming back around, Rick Wilson leads lap 1. Lap 4, Benny Parsons runs right into Lake Speed. He hits the wall, but oddly enough, he's able to keep going with little issues. Dave Marcus and Dick Trickle try to get out of the way, but they run into Benny Parsons, and Ken Bouchard hits Parsons head on. Oh my goodness. After pit stops, Bobby Allison has the lead at the restart on lap 9, with Alan Kowicki second, Michael Waltrip third, Greg Sachs fourth, and Terry Schoonover in fifth. Everyone quickly scatters and bunches up as we go 3 wide into turn 1. Lap 10, here comes Michael Waltrip to challenge Allison for the lead. Then for a brief moment, we go 3 wide as Bobby Allison hangs on. Lap 14, it looked like Terry Schoonover had a shot to take the lead, but Allison knows his way around, and he knows what lines to use. Lap 16, it's a father-son battle between Davey and Bobby Allison, and Davey Allison takes the lead from his father. Dale Jarrett also bumps into Kyle Petty. They were able to save it and keep going. But then a scary moment occurs when Sterling Marlin loses steering control in his car, runs right into Dale Earnhardt. He, Jarrett, and Brad Knopfsinger end up in the wall. Michael Waltrip gets damaged. Jimmy Means and Lake Speed tag Dale Jarrett as well. This will bring out the second caution. We will restart on lap 22 with Bobby Allison as the leader, Davey Allison second, Terry Labonte, Harry Gant, and Alan Kulwicki rounding out the top 5. Lap 32, Terry Labonte battles Davey Allison for the lead, but Davey pulls away. Lap 36, Buddy Baker runs into Ken Reagan, and this collects Rusty Wallace and the spring winner, Mark Martin. Davey Allison still leads at the restart on lap 40, and on lap 54, it's a Ford battle between Davey Allison and Ken Schrader. 10 laps to go, and Ken Schrader finally gets around Davey Allison for the lead. 6 laps to go, Bobby Allison from out of nowhere, he takes the lead from Schrader. 4 laps to go, here comes the younger Allison. Now it's Davey out in front. 3 laps to go. Whoa, Neil Bonnet, where did he come from? We have an exciting fight for the win at Talladega involving 3 members of the Alabama gang too. 2 laps to go, Terry Labonte is out in front. He gets by Bonnet. Bonnet cannot catch back up, and Terry Labonte will win at Talladega. Neil Bonnet is second, Davey Allison third, Ken Schrader fourth, Bobby Allison fifth, Terry Schoenberg sixth, Greg Sachs seventh, Bubba Nissen eighth, Rodney Combs ninth, and Mark Martin in 10th. After the race, NASCAR will be investigating both accidents that took place during this race. Benny Parsons and Ken Bouchard were taken to a hospital after the race. Both were okay and were able to recover. Parsons, however, had a concussion after the wreck and some bruises. This was his last season behind the wheel. And with that, Benny Parsons has announced a premature retirement. He may attempt the Daytona 500 next season, but he will also now move into the broadcast booth just like in real life. Paul Newman will drive for Hendrick again at Watkins Glen like he did last year. He'll take over the 35, and then for the rest of the season, Mike Alexander will drive the 35 while still competing for the Busch Series Championship. Ken Bouchard will also be out for the next 2 races. Sam Ard will drive the number 10 Ford. Race 19 takes us to Watkins Glen International for the Budweiser at the Glen. 45 cars have entered, 42 will race, and there will be 32 laps in this race. In the Hendrick Motorsports camp, Sorel van der Werf from South Africa will be making an appearance for Rick Hendrick in this race. Those who have failed to qualify are Giacomo Giacomo, JD McDuffie, and Patty Moyes. Bill Elliott is on the pole, and Dick Trickle starts next to him as we go racing at the Glen. Lap 12, Michael Waltrip locks up and unable to control it, trying to go down pit road. He hits the tires at the pit road entrance. Thanks to the wall of tires, he is okay. Harry Gant stays out and he leads at the restart on lap 16. Coming back around, Rusty Wallace takes the lead from Gant. Phil Parsons follows in second. Fast forward to 2 laps to go. Ricky Rudd has to pit. He is out of fuel. What does this mean for the other leaders? Hold on to your breath, Wallace fans. And as that happens, the caution is out. Dave Marcus checks up, trying to go to pit road, and he gets turned by Jimmy Means. Oh, trouble for Lake Speed. He's out of gas too as they come back to the line. 2 drivers fight for their first career win, and coming off the final corner, Rusty Wallace will take the yellow and white flags. Now he needs one more time around. He's waited for so long, so many close chances, so many second places, but finally, St. Louis, Missouri's Rusty Wallace is finally a Winston Cup winner. Rusty Wallace finally gets that win, much needed for him. Phil Parsons is in second, Sterling Marlin third, Dick Trickle fourth, Rick Wilson gets a top 5, he's been running well lately. Morgan Shepherd's at sixth, Ken Schrader in seventh, Dale Earnhardt eighth, Alan Kulwicki ninth, and Darrell Waltrip rounds out the top 10. With Rusty Wallace's win, this could make the championship battle even more exciting. We return to Michigan for the Champion Spark Plug 400. 48 cars have entered, and there'll be 42 spots, and there will be 70 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Donnie Allison, Larry Moyer, H.B. Bailey, Ron Isso, I hope I pronounced it right, J.D. McDuffie, and Dana Patton once again. Sterling Marlin will start from the pole, and Michael Waltrip will start second as the green flag waves at Michigan. Sterling Marlin ends up leading the first few laps, and then on lap 4, Jimmy Means battles Marlin for the lead, but Marlin is able to hang on. Then on lap 8, Jimmy Means fights back, and he takes the lead. Lap 18, Ken Schrader takes the lead from Jimmy Means, but as they come back around, Means takes it back. Lap 20, Jimmy Means and Sterling Marlin come down pit road for the first round of green flag pit stops. Earnhardt has the lead for now. After everything cycled through, Dale Earnhardt leads on lap 25 with Rusty Wallace in second. Coming to lap 30, Rusty Wallace leads, but Earnhardt is still there, and on lap 31, Earnhardt is now back out in front. Lap 35, back comes Rusty Wallace to battle Earnhardt, but Earnhardt is able to hang on. Lap 42, Wallace is now leading with Bubba Nissen in second. Earnhardt goes down pit road for green flag pit stops. Lap 47, everything cycles through, and Bubba Nissen now leads. Lap 52, Dale Earnhardt now leads, but back comes Rusty Wallace to challenge him, and on lap 54, it's a 7-car pack battling for the win. Lap 57, Rusty Wallace gets a push from Phil Parsons to take the lead. 11 laps to go, Bubba Nissen is there, battling Wallace for the lead, but Wallace is able to keep it. This opens the door for Dale Earnhardt as he rushes his way up to second. 7 laps to go, we got late green flag pit stops. How is this race going to conclude? 2 laps to go, Rusty Wallace now leads with Bubba Nissen in second and is separated by the lap car of Eddie Bierschwell. And Rusty Wallace will get his second win at Michigan. It seems like once you get that win, you could go on a hot streak, and we are seeing that right now out of Rusty Wallace. Bubba Nissen is second, Dale Earnhardt third, Terry Schoonover in fourth, he's been putting in good runs. Harry Gant 5th, very good run for him as well. Neil Bonnet 6th, Phil Parsons 7th, Morgan Shepherd 8th, Ricky Rudd 9th, and Mark Martin finishes in 10th. We are back at Bristol for the Busch 500, and we have just 10 races left on the season. 10 races to find out who will come out on top as the champion. 41 cars have entered, and 41 will race for 175 laps. And in other news, you know how Danny Marshall has made a return in the Busch Series? Well, I got exciting news for you. He has decided to make a one-off start for today's race in a second car for his team. He says it's great to be back, and he hopes that he can have a good race today. With that being said, Mark Martin is on the pole. Dale Earnhardt is starting second as we go racing in Thunder Valley. A trio of Fords break out in the top 3, and Alan Kowicki leads lap number 1. In the first 10 laps, Danny Marshall has gone from 17th to 8th. His teammate, Lake Speed, currently runs in second. 42 laps in, Kowicki leads as he laps one car at a time. Allison and Elliott, however, are not too far behind. Then on lap 44, Kowicki gets held up, allowing Bill Elliott and Davey Allison to get by him. Lap 48, Davey Allison is now in the lead as they continue to get through lap traffic. Lap 56, here we go with the first round of green flag pit stops, and then on lap 60, J.D. McDuffie was coming off pit road, and he gets right into Darrell Waltrip and goes for a bit of a spin. Lake Speed and Dale Earnhardt make contact as well. This brings out the first caution. Davey Allison leads at the restart on lap 66 with Bill Elliott in second and Sterling Marlin in third. Lap 72, Mark Martin is out in front with Darrell Waltrip in second. Then on lap 83, Darrell Waltrip takes the lead. He's also trying to break a winless drought. Lap 96, the two Marshall cars run in 5th and 6th with Speed and Marshall. Then lap 106, we got our next round of green flag pit stops, and the second caution of the race comes out during green flag pit stops when Butch Miller in a 31 gets into Danny Marshall and he goes spinning. Bill Elliott smacks the side of his car as well. We restart on lap 116 with Jeff Bodine now leading, Darrell Waltrip is second, and Bobby Hillin Jr. in third. Lap 140, it's a two-car showdown between Jeff Bodine and Darrell Waltrip. And then on lap 143, Darrell Waltrip takes the lead from Jeff Bodine. Lap 146, trouble for Rodney Combs. He goes into the wall, but however, we get no caution and we keep going. Lap 150, we get our final round of green flag pit stops. Then Ricky Rudd loses control. He slides into Neil Bonnet and Terry Labonte to bring out yet another caution. Phil Parsons runs into it as well as Kyle Petty and Bubba Nissen too. This ends up shuffling things around again to where Alan Kawicki was scored the leader and the second place car was at the tail end of the lead lap. We restart on lap 158. Kawicki struggles with lap traffic and Jeff Bodine has been gaining fast. He's only 5 seconds back with 5 laps to go. But however, he was able to hang on, and the man from Greenfield, Wisconsin, Alan Kawicki, gets his first career win at Bristol. A huge moment for him and his team. Alan Kawicki's your winner, Jeff Bodine second, Dale Earnhardt third, Bill Elliott fourth, Bobby Hillin Jr. 5th, Darrell Waltrip 6th, Davey Allison 7th, Mark Martin 8th, Brett Bodine 9th, and Bubba Nissen rounds out the top 10. And it appears Alan Kawicki is doing a different kind of celebration where he's taking a lap around the track backwards and he waves to the crowd as a salute to the fans. Kawicki said afterwards that he wanted to do something special to remember him by for his first career win. I'm pretty sure Alan Kawicki just started a very cool tradition. Race number 22 of 31 on the season, we're back at the Darlington Raceway for the Southern 500. 46 cars have entered, 42 a race for 129 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Philip Duffy, H.B. Bailey, Jimmy Horton, and Randy Baker. Bill Elliott and Dale Earnhardt lead the field of 42 cars as we go racing on Labor Day weekend in Darlington. Bill Elliott breaks out into an early lead, and the caution comes out for debris on lap 22. Some of the leaders made some pit stops, but Dale Earnhardt was the lone driver to stay out. We restart on lap 28 with Earnhardt leading, Rusty Wallace second, Sterling Marlin in third. And Dale Earnhardt pits after the restart, and this hands the lead off to Bill Elliott. Lap 59, after a round of green flag pit stops, Rusty Wallace now leads, while Elliott is 3 seconds back. Lap 85, Ricky Rudd blows an engine, and this will bring out the caution. With that, we restart on lap 89 with Rusty Wallace back out in front, and then coming to lap 91, Sterling Marlin takes the lead from Rusty Wallace, and he's now out in front. Lap 105, Ken Schrader takes the lead from Sterling Marlin. Then on lap 111, we have our final round of green flag pit stops, and afterwards, Sterling Marlin has a 5-second lead over Ken Bouchard. The rest of the way, it was all Sterling Marlin, and he will get his second win of 1988 at the Southern 500 at Darlington, his biggest win yet. Sterling Marlin is your winner, Bubba Nissen is second, Ken Schrader third, Ken Bouchard in fourth, Terry Schoonover fifth, Rusty Wallace sixth, Davey Allison seventh, Michael Waltrip eighth, Mike Alexander ninth, and Phil Parsons in 10th. We head next to the new-look Richmond International Raceway for the Miller High Life 400. 44 cars have entered and 42 a race for 140 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Butch Miller and Bob Schock. Bill Elliott and Darrell Waltrip lead the field of the green flag at Richmond. Bill Elliott quickly pulls away with the lead. Lap 45, Jimmy Means gets into Bobby Hillin Jr. and they go right into Buddy Baker, bringing out the caution. Darrell Waltrip leads to the restart on lap 51, and the next caution comes out on lap 56 due to debris. The next restart comes on lap 67, and shortly after, Dave Marcus gets into Rick Wilson, causing a small pileup and bringing out another caution. We have a restart on lap 75 as Davey Allison has troubles getting his car fired off. Lap 90, Darrell Waltrip suddenly runs into mechanical issues and his chances of snapping that winless streak has ended. Lap 93, we restart with Terry Labonte as the leader, and one lap later, Harry Gant is now leading. He's out in front, trying to find some momentum. 40 laps to go, Kyle Petty now leads with Terry Labonte chasing him down. Lap 106, Terry Labonte takes the lead from Kyle Petty, and from there, things settle down and Terry Labonte will get his third win of 1988 at Richmond. Terry Labonte is your winner, Bill Elliott second, Bubba Nissen in third, Kyle Petty fourth, Mark Martin fifth, Harry Gant sixth, Rodney Combs seventh, Rick Wilson eighth, Ken Schrader ninth, and Michael Waltrip rounds out the top 10. And check out this championship battle. Rusty Wallace has a 3-point lead over Dale Earnhardt and a 10-point lead over Bill Elliott. The 24th race of the season and the final race we will cover in part 4 takes us back to the Dover Downs for the Delaware 500. 45 cars have entered for 39 spots and there will be 175 laps. Those who have failed to qualify are Jimmy Horton, Jim Sauter, Brad Teague, Randy LaJoie, J.D. McDuffie, and Dana Patton. Jeff Bodine is on the pole with Michael Waltrip starting second as the green flag waves at Dover. Nine laps in, Alan Kawicki loses power, and is this going to spell for trouble? Oh yeah, here we go. Neil Bonnet, Davey Allison, and Ken Bouchard got the worst of it, and remember, he was out for a couple races due to that Talladega crash. We have pit stops early on, and Ken Schrader now has the lead, and Jeff Bodine was shuffled back to 12th. We resume racing on lap 14, and on lap 40, Ken Schrader still leads. Earnhardt and Michael Waltrip are there, but they're held off by Davey Allison. Lap 54, as green flag pit stops began, Kyle Petty gets into Morgan Shepherd, and Shepherd goes spinning, bringing out the second caution. The field is shuffled again, and Sterling Marlin leads at the restart on lap 59. But on the same lap, Richard Petty gets into Ernie Irvan and is sent in front of Rick Wilson, and we have a massive pileup as Ernie Irvan hits the Dover halfpipe. We try again at lap 64. This time, Dale Earnhardt now leads, and coming back around, Dale Earnhardt is super held up, allowing Terry Schoonover to take the lead, and Dale Jarrett blows his engine right in front of Earnhardt. That's going to cost him. Lap 90, Schoonover has been leading for quite a bit, and he makes contact with Kyle Petty, but he keeps going. Right after that, Tony Spanos gets into Ricky Rudd, sending Rudd into the wall and bringing out a caution. Rudd was upset with Spanos and had a word with their pit crew afterwards. Trouble for Terry Schoonover, who runs into the back of Bobby Allison. He can't get out of pit road right away, but he quickly recovers and he beats Mike Alexander off of pit road to keep the lead. Wow, very impressive for Schoonover as he is chasing his first Cup win. We restart on lap 95 with Schoonover leading, but Mike Alexander has a chance instantly to take the lead. Schoonover runs away with it as Alexander got slowed up by Kyle Petty going into pit road. And here we go again. Mark Martin gets into Rusty Wallace. He gets incredible air. Mark Martin is sliding on his roof, and Harry Gant is flipping. I'm pretty sure Mark Martin has wrecked in a similar way in both Dover races. What a scary and bizarre wreck. All drivers are okay, because let's face it, this wreck is just crazy unrealistic. Sorry. The leaders come down pit road and top off, but the other half stay out, and the lead is handed over to Dick Trickle, and after the restart, it's a 4-car battle between Dick Trickle, Jimmy Means, Dale Earnhardt, and Bubba Nissen. Lap 127, Trickle is held up by lap traffic, and this opens an opportunity for Jimmy Means. He takes the lead. Lap 130, oh my goodness, Dale Earnhardt gets into Dick Trickle, sending the number 6 into the wall. They keep going, and because of that, there is no caution. Earnhardt was fine, but Trickle had to go down pit road for repairs. Jack Roush and Dick Trickle were quite upset with the 3 team. Lap 135, we get another round of green flag pit stops, and during that time, we get another caution when Mike Alexander runs into the back of Buddy Baker, Bobby Hillin Jr., and Ken Schrader get collected as well. Jimmy Means still has the lead when we restart on lap 40. Phil Parsons isn't able to get going right away, and Jimmy Means pulls away. And with 10 to go, it's a Hendrick Motorsports battle between Jimmy Means and Mike Alexander. And on the final lap, Means is leading. Alexander is there, all over the back of Means. He looks to the inside. He's got a chance. Side by side off of turn 4, and it's going to be Jimmy Means that holds off Mike Alexander. I'm sure Rick Hendrick and the folks at Folgers are very happy at the moment. Jimmy Means gets a much-needed win for himself, and still an impressive run by Mike Alexander. Jimmy Means is your winner, Mike Alexander 2nd, Brett Bodine gets 3rd, Morgan Shepherd 4th, Davey Allison 5th, Michael Waltrip 6th, Jeff Bodine 7th, Terry Labonte 8th, Dale Earnhardt 9th, and Dave Marcus rounds out the top 10. And that's going to wrap things up for part 4 of the 1988 Cup Series season for Sunday Night Lights. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we have one part left, part 5. You will find out who will be the NASCAR Winston Cup champ for 1988. It all comes down to this. Be sure to vote for the 2 drivers that are not yet locked into the 1988 All-Star race that you want to see race in it. Just as a reminder, even though Benny Parsons has a premature retirement, he is still eligible to be voted for the All-Star race because this happened long after the All-Star race as well. Just wanted to bring that up. And as well, when the All-Star video comes out, I will also include the 1988 Calder Park race that took place as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sonic Rules 831, and I will see you in the next video.